Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Best in Slot, and today we are going to have a first ever look at The Isle, an upcoming-ish open world survival dinosaur game, kind of in the same vein as the Stomping Land, but with some key differences that we'll see in this video. Now this is a pre-alpha, this is 0.1, so there's really not much to this. I've already had a look at it because I tried to record this video a minute ago and I accidentally had my mic muted because I'm really clever. So I'm just going to kind of show you guys the sort of 2-3 main things that are in this demo. So let's connect. I did this last time. One sec. Okie dokie, here we are. Now, first thing we'll see straight away on the right is a little herd of Gallimimuses. Now, the texture hasn't, they don't look like that. The texture hasn't completely loaded into the game quite yet. What I like about these guys is the animation looks okay, etc., especially when they start to move around, but the main thing is as you get closer you see that they've kind of got like this downy, feathery kind of texture to them. If it wants to load in properly. Hey, come back here! I want to show you them properly, and if they're going to run away from me, they're going to stop that happening. So you can kind of see what I mean. Look at it, gee, did you just sit down? Yeah, if you ignore the terrifying vibrations and stuff, they look really good actually. It's a really nice texture. These are the only dinosaurs currently in the demo. It is a pre-alpha, like I said, but it's nice that they're giving us something to look at in terms of the dinosaurs, an idea of how they walk, how they move. The animation looks fantastic when they're running about, I think. And over there, which we'll go down in a minute, is this big kind of field area with some nice long grass, and you kind of see this herd of Gallimimuses galloping across it, and it's really, really cool. It's a nice little start. Now, I will link the website, the Isle website, down below. So, if you guys want to play this yourself, you can. I mean, there's not much to it quite yet. Like I said, this is a pre-alpha, so you're not really missing out on much if you just watch this video. But if you want to, you know, pick a copy up for yourself, it's about a 2.5 gig download, and it's on Google Drive. Easy enough to load. You just load it up straight from there. You don't have to install or anything like that. I actually can't quite figure out what engine it's running on. I thought it was Unity, but graphically, some of it feels more like CryEngine. I suspect it's maybe Unreal. I don't actually know. I should probably check that. I'm really bad with telling this kind of thing, though. I'm sure one of you guys at home will be able to let me know. But even if this just a little cave system just goes down here and it ends, but even if this is pre-alpha, you know, we're not seeing much about the game. I think The Isle is actually one game where I don't think many of you guys have heard of it. I know I only heard about it for the first time a month or two ago, and I haven't really talked about it at all, because we didn't really know much about it. We didn't have anything to play. There wasn't even much in terms of screenshots or concept art and all that kind of jazz. But despite that, I love that they've given us something to play. I wish a lot more developers did this. I wish, even if it is this, you know, a fairly empty little world, just one dinosaur in it, just an excuse to run around and get a feel for the game. Even if it is just that, even if it was an absolutely buggy mess, it's nice to get hold of something. It's nice to know that there's actually a chance of this becoming a game. You know, it's nice to know that their work, and the game has been in development for about a year now. It's nice to know that there is a result from that they've actually achieved something in all that time. And it makes the prospect of actually playing this for ourselves properly down the line seem a lot more realistic. So we've seen the Gallimimuses, we've seen the cave, and that's about all there is to show you guys. I said this would be a short video. There's a little bridge area down here which we're going to go to next, and then we're going to have just a... Oh, and there's ruins up there, and there's a mountain over there that we can't get to, but it's very cool to look at. I gotta say, I love this as a perspective. I've equated this game quite a lot to the Stomping Land in that it's an open world multiplayer survival dinosaur game. There are some differences. I mean, I think, from what I've gathered from the website, it's possible to play as the dinosaurs, but some people will play as dinosaurs, some people will play as humans, and the humans will be... It looks great, doesn't it? I really think it looks fantastic. Very cool. Some people will play as humans, some people play as dinosaurs. The humans are split into several factions, 3 factions I believe. So whilst the humans will be able to fight each other, some of us will naturally be working together, and hopefully there's clans and stuff like that. And as per usual, if the game comes out and it's great, then like with the Stomping Land, we will set up an official Best in Slot server and work together and stuff to take over the entire world, basically, after we've murdered some more poor innocent Gallimimuses. So up here we've got this nice little ruins area. It's not Unity, is it? Am I crazy? It didn't have the typical Unity loading. Anyway, it's just, I mean, it's not much else to this. It is just literally what you guys see here. Nice little collection of ruins. It's just nice to walk around the world. And I love the first person perspective. I think it's far more kind of bloody Nora. It's far more immersive, I think, than third person, which Zombieland had. For this kind of game, you want to feel like you're in danger. You don't want to be able to see behind you or, you know, over there. You don't want to have this insane peripheral vision. You want to be able to feel like you're being hunted, which I think you lose slightly in third person. And you can hear this kind of growl, this big carnivorous growl. Unfortunately, unless I'm completely blind, which is always possible, whatever's making that noise doesn't actually appear to be in the game. But again, pre-alpha, you know, I didn't actually expect to see dinosaurs. Never mind. It's just so cool, just looking over there, and I don't know if you guys saw. Yeah, the Gallimimus just wandering through the forest. I love that. It's really cool, and it's so exciting, even in this early stage, to know we've got another dinosaur game actively in development. Been in development for a long time. You know, people are pouring their heart and soul into it. It's great. To be stuck on. Oh, I've got legs. I never knew I had legs. I'm so excited. Whee! Oh, so excited about having legs. This bit really reminds me of Morrowind for some reason. The start of Morrowind. I remember crossing a little bridge onto a mini island, and there's trees everywhere, and I'd go and I'd harvest all the mushrooms and stuff just to make a little bit of early cash on the game. Yeah, just a nice little area, really. And that's about it. We're going to go over there just so you guys get a good look at the mountains. The game looks really nice. When it's fully populated and stuff, I imagine it's going to be quite a fun experience. Hopefully, basically, rust with dinosaurs. That does appear to be a general theme. We know that Ark, whatever it's Ark, something evolved? I keep forgetting. Ark Combat Evolved? No. Evolution Evolved? That doesn't really make sense. Ark something, anyway, that I keep forgetting the name of. I wonder if I can kill it from here. That's a big old no, isn't it, really? I mean, I hit it, but now I've just left big red things everywhere. Oh well, let's go have a look at the mountains, which look beautiful. And I'm out of ammo. Fantastic. Oh well. You get to live today, Mr. Gallimimus. Today. It will not always be your day. Just this looks fantastic to me. The grass looks really good. I love this kind of feeling of running through slightly tall grass. Make it taller, you know, go for it. Make it even taller. Fill it with Velociraptors or Deinonychuses or Utahraptors, whatever you want to do. It'd be really cool. If there's one qualm I have, one issue, and I have this with pretty much every single open world game I've ever played that has dinosaurs. Oh, pretty much every dinosaur game I've ever played, is the trees never feel... I never feel claustrophobic. I mean, this little area is not bad at it. The Hunter kind of did it. Stomping Land kind of did it. Beasts of Prey doesn't really do it at all. It's very open all across. I mean, it doesn't even have to be, like, everywhere. It doesn't even have to be this bit of forest. So it seems like a really daft thing to complain about. I'm not complaining. I've changed my mind. It's not a complaint. It's something I want to see in the final game. And I want to see it in more games. It's this claustrophobic forest atmosphere where you kind of have to pick your way slowly through the trees. You know, you can't move quickly. If something appears in front of you, you've got to clamber up a tree to escape. All that kind of jazz. I just want to feel a little bit more... like less freedom of movement in some specific dangerous areas. You know, give us a reward for going there, but make them claustrophobic and hard to move through and fraught with dinosaurs that are willing to eat our delicious, nutritious faces. That's about it. So there's a cave, there's Gallimimuses, there's the ruins, there's a little bridge bit, and then there's a general sort of fields kind of bordering the whole area. We are going to keep a good close eye on this game. Thank you to the person who suggested I play it. I mean, I'd heard of the game before a couple of months ago, but I had no idea they'd released this pre-alpha. Like I said, if you guys want to download it yourself, you can go onto the website down below in the description and download yourself a copy of for about 2.5 gig. It's not a small file considering what is actually in the game, so I wouldn't blame you guys if you don't really want to do it yourself, considering I've just kind of shown you everything. But it's still very cool to get your hands on a playable, even if it is pre-alpha, a playable dinosaur game of any description, and we know it's on the way, and that's really, really exciting. So I hope the developers of the Isle keep it going, and we'll definitely keep an eye on it more than we have done in the past. It's going to go into my big ass list of upcoming dinosaur games, which is just getting bigger and bigger. It is the year of the dinosaur game, ladies and gentlemen, and I thank you as per usual, I should say, because that would actually make sense and be English. I thank you as per usual for joining me on this journey through the year of dinosaurs. Thank you very much. As per usual, cheers, much love, bye bye.